Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Luxurious here, and today I'm going to be talking about a franchise I haven't talked too much about on my YouTube channel yet, and that, of course, is Pokemon. I've been obsessed with Pokemon since I was 5 years old, and when I was 5 years old on Christmas, I got my first Game Boy Color with Pokemon Red version, and ever since then, it has pretty much taken over my life. It's definitely one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. I own every game. I've played hardcore ever since then. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt right now. You know what I mean? So it's been a huge part of my life. And if you see my demo reel and stuff like that, I've voiced Pokemon characters and fan dubs and stuff like that. So Pokemon's a huge part of my life, and I haven't really done too many videos on it on my YouTube channel yet. But I do kind of collect Pokemon and stuff on the side. Actually, a lot of my Pokemon collection is just not on display yet because I don't have room for it, unfortunately. But I got a ton of figures and plushes and stuff of my favorite Pokemon and stuff like that. And Pokemon themed things everywhere throughout our house. So you know what I mean? It's a huge part of my life. Today I wanted to actually review two of the Trainer's Choice figures by TOMY. I have the Sceptile set and the Venusaur set. So I'm going to go ahead and show those to you guys, give you guys a review of them. I know they've been out for a little bit, but just in case you're thinking of getting them or anything like that, I just want to give you guys a close and personal look at them. They're really awesome figures. Gosh, the way they do Pokemon figures now is just absolutely beautiful these days. They're really nice figures. So I'm going to go ahead and show them to you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And here we go. We'll just get into it. Alright, you guys, so here is the first look at the two Pokemon Trainer's Choice sets I got for you guys. Here's them made by TOMY. They came out last year in 2015, and I just picked them up. Actually, it was a couple weeks ago. Actually, like a month ago now. I picked them up in July, and I've definitely been wanting to do a review of them. You might have actually seen them in the background in some of my other videos I have up. So we'll obviously start with the Venusaur set, since Bulbasaur obviously came 2 gens before Treecko. Here we go. So these figures aren't as small as they might look in the video. They're actually like, well, here's it next to my finger. Like they're small, but they're actually quite a decent size. I really like them. So again, ID tag included. And the best part about them, as you can see, is it actually looks like there is some articulation on Ivysaur, not on Bulbasaur though. And then here's Venusaur. Bulbasaur is not my favorite starter from Gen 1. I usually kind of sometimes went between Charmander and Squirtle when I started off Gen 1, so I'd go for either or. I'm so picky. It's so hard for me to choose a starter in Gen 1 because, I don't know, I have some special... there's something about Squirtle and Charmander, I can't choose between them. And then obviously we have Mega Venusaur here. And the detail on Mega Venusaur is really nice. I have to say, they definitely got a lot of details on him there. Even though Mega Venusaur is not one of my favorite Mega Evolutions, I definitely did grab this set because I would like to get all of these that they got out, and they only had these two there at the time when I went and looked. So I actually got these in the States too. This was in the States. So as you can see, each one of them comes with an ID tag, by the way. So we got Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and the 2 Venusaurs. They got some stats on there as well, which is really nice. And the box, the packaging's really nice on these. I like you guys know I talk about all the time, I'm obsessed with window boxes, and I like full view window boxes. And these are the kind of figures that you could totally leave in the box, and they just look great because they're all there, nothing's cut off from the box. You can see everything nice and clear. It's a full window box on each side. You can see every detail on the figures very well. So the packaging TOMY did on these is really well done. I really like the packaging. And going to the back there, we got some nice artwork of all of them. Can't remember the exact price I paid for these sets, by the way. So I don't really remember what they're retailing for, but I think they've gone down in price since they came out last year. So we'll move on to Sceptile's set now. And Treecko is my favorite Hoenn starter for sure. My favorite Gen 3 starter is Treecko. I really like Treecko. I remember first playing the games and I just loved his look. And I do have a thing for grass type Pokemon. I do quite like grass types. I think because James influenced that on me a lot. And I love Grovyle too so much. I'm obsessed with Grovyle, so I definitely had to get this set. This was the first one I picked up, and I love Mega Sceptile too. I love Sceptile, but out of all three of them, Grovyle's my favorite. I love Grovyle's look. It looks like Mega Sceptile has some articulation. Looks like his arms and legs can go up and down, and the rest of them, they don't look like they do. The rest of them don't have any articulation by the looks of it. Which is a bit of a shame, but I'm not one of those people who are all obsessed with articulation on figures. I think articulation on figures, in my opinion, only really matters if you're going to play with them or something like that, like for kids. But even when I was a kid, and do you remember back in the 90s when we had those trainer statues of like Ash, Misty, Jesse James and everything? Me and my siblings and friends didn't care that they didn't move. I know there's some people out there who probably did, but to be honest, when you have an imagination as a kid, you don't really look at that kind of stuff. As long as it looks like the characters and the Pokemon, you know, we weren't too picky. Overall, you guys, I really like these sets. They look great. Again, the packaging's nice. The figures are really nice. For their size, the paint job is really nice. You can definitely see some little errors, like, you know, if you want to be picky. As you can see, like, Treecko's red is kind of bleeding through where it shouldn't be. You know, that's kind of bad. And, you know, some of it's a little sloppy, but not to the point where it ruins the whole figure for sure. You know, if you just want to be a little nitpicky, I can definitely see why you probably would be. But aside from that, you guys, these figures are great. These Trainer Choice by TOMY. I definitely recommend them. I'm going to be trying to complete and get all of them that have come out. But there's still a lot of other Pokemon figures and stuff I go after on eBay and stuff like that I have come in from time to time. Like I said, I do collect Pokemon stuff. I don't have nearly as much as I do Sailor Moon though, but I have a lot of my Pokemon stuff as well as stuff left over from my childhood and stuff like that, like all the figures. We had everything Pokemon. Because, you know, after the Sailor Moon phase kind of calmed down, Pokemon took over. As we all know, you know, Pokemon is huge. So every kid, we all had everything growing up, all the games. We brought our link cables everywhere back before, you know, you could just connect. And so yeah, Pokemon's a huge part of my life, and it still is. You know, all of my friends and everyone, we still play and go into tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely love Pokemon. So when I saw these come out, I knew I had to have them, especially the Treecko set, because that was the first one I really wanted. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of these sets, and if you have any of the new TOMY figures for Pokemon that have come out, which ones have you got? If you collect Pokemon stuff also, let me know. Do all the social media stuff, I'm everywhere, always talking away on all those things and everything like that. And subscribe for new videos of many things. You know, I review and collect just anything, everything I love and like, so it's not just limited to a few things on this channel. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching.